I'm Carl with Haunt 365, and today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the 9-foot Doctor Payne Animatronic from Party City. Before we get to that, let's check out those box dimensions. That way we can make sure it's going to fit in your car. The box dimensions are 33¼ inches wide by 34 inches tall and 12½ inches deep. So let's open this guy up, see what we got. We've got a metal base, 2 shoes, 2 of the lower leg poles, 2 of the upper leg poles, one of which has the control box attached to it, the pants, the waist frame and module, the left hand, the arm pole with foam, the right hand with the torch, the right arm. Then we've got this whole mess going on here, which is the head, the body, and the fog hose, the power adapter, the fog cord and adapter, and the fog clamp. So now that we got all the parts and pieces out of the box, let's lay them out, see what they look like. All right, let's get to putting this guy together. So we're gonna start off with the metal base. This side over here is labeled A, this side is labeled B. That's gonna help us in determining what leg poles we're supposed to put on either side. Then we've got the 2 lower leg poles. One is labeled B at the bottom, one is labeled A at the bottom. We're just gonna click lock those onto that metal base. Now we're gonna take the 2 shoes and we're just gonna slide each one over the leg poles. You can kind of see it's got holes in the bottom, that way you can put that over. Also, if you notice, there's a little slot right here, and there's a little spot here on the base that you kind of put that into to kind of hold that into place. Now we're going to take the 2 upper leg poles. If you look at the bottom, this one's labeled D, this one's labeled C. You're just going to put each one and click lock it into its corresponding letter. Now you're going to take the pants, you're going to slide it over each of the legs, and if you look at the front here, it tells you this is the front of the pants. Now we're going to take the waist frame and the module, and we're just going to, same thing, click lock each side. One is labeled E, one is labeled F. You're just going to click lock it to its corresponding letter. At this point, you can take the sensor and you can actually, there's a little hole in the front of the pants that you can kind of stick it where it's coming out of the pants, and there's some Velcro there to keep it in place. So now we're going to take the left hand, and then we've got the arm with the foam, and they're both labeled H, and we're just going to click lock those 2 together just like this. Now we're going to take the right hand with the torch and the right arm, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to click lock those 2 together. This one's labeled I, and we're going to click lock that to I. Now we're going to take the head with the shoulder frame and the body, and then we're going to take this right arm with the torch, and this is labeled K. And if you look here inside, you can kind of see inside this shoulder frame, that is labeled K as well. So we're just going to click lock those 2 together. And then on the other side, it's labeled J. We're going to take the left arm with the hand, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just click lock that on here. So now he kind of looks like this. So now we're going to take this upper body, and there's a pole in here that's labeled G. We're going to go and we're going to click lock that up on here. You're probably going to need a ladder for this part. At this point, we can go, you can put the coat on him. I had taken the coat off for this just to kind of show you guys how this goes, but you can put his coat on now. So now we're going to go and we're going to just hook up all the connectors inside. Each one is labeled with a letter, so you just want to make sure that you're pairing them up correctly. So now you can pull the pants up. There's like a hip hoop that has a couple of prongs hanging down and a couple of holes. So you're going to kind of pull him up to that waist frame. Now we can take the power adapter and we can go and we can plug that into the control box. So Doctor Payne came out for 2024 at Party City. His original price was $324.99, which personally I think was a pretty hefty price to pay, considering he doesn't really have a ton of functionality and he doesn't really do too much. I think that was a little overpriced. I got him when Party City went out of business. I ended up getting him for like 75% off. I got him for 84 bucks. So for 84 bucks, I think that was worth the price. 324 was a little much. He is 9.8 feet tall. So, I mean, he is pretty tall. So when you're putting this guy together, you will need a ladder. And for those that were wondering who made this guy, it was Techie Design that produced him. Also keep in mind, the fog machine is not included when you buy this. So you want to make sure that you do have a fog machine of your own or that you purchase one. He does come with 3 different phrases. Let's check those out now.
Come on, come on, my soul burns to show you a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, step right up if you dare. Don't be afraid, come closer. My scorching flames will burn a hole into your soul.
All right, so I do kind of like the fog effect with the smoking coming out of his mouth. Again, for 324 bucks, he only has 3 phrases. He really doesn't do anything aside from move kind of side to side. His arm doesn't really seem to move too much. I thought his arm would have moved a little bit more than it does. I don't know if I missed something in the instructions on that. Like, he doesn't really have any other motion or anything. I wish his head kind of tilted or turned more or something. So I don't know. I'm not super impressed with him, especially for that price. So I'd be interested to see what this looked like at night with that smoke effect, because I know the torch has some lighting on it, so it might give it a pretty cool effect at night. So I might wait a few hours and see what that looks like. So this guy is a lot cooler at night. As you can see, the torch lights up, his eyes light up red, and then you've got the smoke effect that is pretty cool. His mouth kind of lights up, so it looks like he's breathing fire. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what's going on with his arm though. His arm is supposed to extend out to the left, but you can see it kind of gets stuck where it needs to be down like that. It's kind of noisy too when he doesn't have his thing on. The animatronics of him is pretty loud. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure that you smash that subscribe button. Also, if there's anything that you want to see me unbox or do a setup video for, throw that out there in the comments. And lastly, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Did you buy this guy at the $324 price tag, or did you get him on sale at Party City when they were going out of business like I did? So, let me know. Until next time, happy haunting. Cheers.